Inflation and deflation, a clean, quick comparison. 4 fast facts to help you decide. Ready for a super short quiz at the end? Subscribe and drop a like for more bite-sized showdowns. Inflation causes prices to rise, leaving wallets lighter. Deflation makes goods cheaper, but can lead to economic stagnation. Inflation often signals a growing economy. Deflation might hint at trouble, like a car with no fuel, not going anywhere. Inflation can erode savings. Deflation may bolster them, enticing consumers to hold on before splurging. While inflation encourages spending, deflation can induce panic. Spending less now might cost more later. What a twist!
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Decode the emojis. Inflation. Which phenomenon often results in a decrease in consumer spending? Deflation. Which situation usually encourages borrowing due to lower real interest rates? Inflation. Which economic trend is often associated with increased unemployment rates? Deflation. In which scenario does money lose purchasing power over time? Inflation. Which economic condition is typically linked to a rise in wages? Inflation. Which trend may lead to increased savings as people wait for better prices? Deflation. Which condition might result in central banks increasing interest rates? Inflation. Which phenomenon can stimulate investment due to expectations of higher future prices? Inflation. Which economic situation may cause a decline in asset values, such as real estate? Deflation. Which condition is often seen as a sign of a healthy economy? Inflation. Which economic state might lead to decreased production and investment? Deflation. Which scenario may result in increased costs for consumers due to rising prices? Inflation. Which economic condition can result in a spiral of declining prices and wages? Deflation. Which situation is often characterized by an increase in the money supply? Inflation. Which economic trend can lead to a decrease in exports due to higher domestic prices? Inflation. Which condition may lead to a liquidity trap where interest rates remain low? Deflation. Which economic scenario typically results in higher prices for commodities? Inflation. Which condition may result in a general decrease in the cost of living? Deflation. Which economic situation often causes panic selling in financial markets? Deflation. Which condition can be seen as beneficial for consumers in the short term? Deflation. Which economic trend is generally associated with rising demand for goods? Inflation. Which condition can lead to a decrease in the velocity of money? Deflation. Which economic condition is typically considered more harmful in the long run? Deflation. Who has better ball control, inflation or deflation? Inflation. Who is more clutch in big games, inflation or deflation? Deflation.